Lately you don't feel like yourself, and you kinda hate it. You suppress all of the thoughts in your head and say it's complicated. You hide your pain, but I can see it etched on your face. I know the feeling, swear you're okay, but you're barely breathing. Don't you walk away. 'Cause I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal about the way that your hands shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts, surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. I was so caught up thinking about myself, never took time to listen. Couldn't see that you were going through hell. Now you're cold and distant. You say you're fine, but your heart is bleeding. Read me those lines, but they lost the meaning. I know something isn't right. See the demons in your eyes. I know you're afraid. I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal about the way that your hands shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts, surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. Won't you tell me now? You never answer when I call. Locked in your room and so withdrawn. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. I feel it in your eyes when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal, so subliminal. Feel that your heart shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts, surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on.
Good afternoon. We are back on Star Trek. We're just going to continue on Sector 11. Looks like we're about halfway. Maybe. Right, what was we doing? Child's play. Analyze the board corpse in the lab. I think we're doing that. We're not. We are. Where is our hero that was in here? Did I put it? Was this guy in here? Oh, I think this guy might have been in here, and I put him on the hydroponics. We needed food. And I don't think I can put anyone else on the hydroponics. No. Alright, well, not a lot we can do there. Can't upgrade it yet, can I? Because we're at limit. That's right. Okay, just trying to remember what we was doing. Right, this has been done. We've got 20 turns. Before we can do anything. We have 408. What the hell is going on? Every time I load in, I'm getting like an excessive amount of uranium. I'm not complaining. We've got 408 and we can only hold 200. And the same with this. So I don't know what has happened, but the game seems to have broken. It's just giving me free shit. Now I need to update the thingy, don't I? I need to upgrade the Science Lab 3, really. Why is it still locked though? Did we not? Maybe when we get one of those back. Alright, well. I can't pick any of this up and I can't pick any of that up till we've spent some. Captain, some crew members got into a discussion, yes. And 41 frigging crew, you are taking the piss. See, that just dropped from 408 to 200 because I used 2 of them up. So that is definitely being bugged out. Captain, I finished my evaluation. The Borg died from a disease specifically manufactured to target Borg anatomy. So someone is targeting the Borg. How did they get aboard the cube? It is possible to recreate this pathogen, Doctor. In theory, yes, but I failed to see the necessity. There are only children left on this cube. Children or not, Doctor, they remain a threat to our away team. We could utilize this pathogen to end the confrontation. No, what a preposterous idea. Yeah, we're not going to do the pathogen, we're going to kill the kid. The Doctor is right, we're talking about children. We can find other ways to get through to them. Return to the Borg cube. I will, what I'm doing this first. We need to buy time for the awakened. We know this one always works. This is 95% chance, so it's worked like 3 or 4 times so far. And yeah, and again. Shields down, don't take control, checking flawless. 30 left for Voyager. Right. Another Borg sphere just towards Voyager, weapons down, the bridge. Yeah. Captain, we reached our destination. Okay, continue. As usual. USS Voyager, you have procrastinated long enough. The navigational deflector and examination data are now required. Compliant or hostages will be assimilated. We're actually negotiating with teenagers. This is just fantastic. Captain, perhaps we could persuade the children to reconsider rather than resort to violence. There's always a diplomatic solution. Or we could show them Voyager is a better collective. One built on compassion, not brute force. Alternatively, we could present them with the truth from the encrypted log. The collective abandoned them and deemed them irrelevant. USS Voyager compliant, hand over the deflector without delay. Fine, first, from captain to captain. This is a 105% chance. Before we continue, you must know that the collective heard your distress call and chose to ignore it. But if you're willing, Voyager can offer you a place to belong. No, the collective is coming for us. Could it really be first? The collective has just abandoned us? This is 80% chance. We'll try it. Here's the code for the encrypted log in your terminal. The collective designated you as irrelevant because you are simply children. The data is clear. The collective abandoned us. We were deemed a flawed design. Their tractor beam has locked onto our navigational deflector. They're attempting to forceful removal. Breach is on deck 2. Oh, on 2 decks. We need to find a way to break free. This is a 95% chance. Randomise our shield harmonics. It should deflect the tractor beam. We have successfully freed ourselves from their grip, Captain. You cannot stop us, and the deflector will be ours one way or another. Negative first. I will not allow that. Captain Janeway, I've deactivated the shields. Transport your crew back quickly. You defy me. You validate the collective judgment of us as inefficient. I will prove that not all of us are a waste. First lunges towards the hostages, assimilation imminent, but second intercepts. Their brutal fight ends, first crashing into a crucial console. The impact is fatal, and in its wake an ominous alert blares. The cube's self-destruction sequence initiated. Voyager, the ship is about to explode. Beam the hostages out and the children. Away team and children safely on board, Captain. Quick, gets out the blast radius. The Borg cube erupts in a cataclysmic explosion. Voyager races clear. The starship evades the blast, its hull shaking, the away team and the rescued children safely on board. We didn't actually get to see it blow up. That sucks. Janeway to doctor, take care of a young guest. Remove the Borg implants. I shall see what I can do. Okay, got 5 turns. This done. This is done. Do I have 4 of these yet? I have 5 of these. Oh, Kim's back in now. Great. Upgrade. That used up a bunch of this. Sorry, a bunch of these. Brought us down to 200. Basically a free upgrade from titanium. We can also upgrade this as well, I think. We need 3 bioneural gel packs. We need 3 of those. So we get 3 of them. We got 1. We get 2 more, and then we can upgrade this. I need to upgrade this. I need to get up here. Oh, and mind, half of our decks have got nothing on. This isn't even full yet. Okay, right, we've got to find another Borg cube. Let's be here. The same screen, I'm not going to read it all again, it's the same thing. 399. How are we minus 399? Oh, we've got 1 available. Uprising. Captain, main view screen, an unauthorized incoming signal. It's overriding us. Captain Janeway, we meet again. Still meddling, encouraging this malfunction. That's not a malfunction, that's freedom. Your sentimentality is predictable. You will cease this interference and return all corrupted units. And if I refuse, then your vessel and those you liberated will be corrected collectively. Transport conduit opening off our port valve. Borg cube emerging. Captain, we brought this upon you. Borg cube is too powerful. Return to the Queen. Your assistance has already liberated countless drones. Our sacrifice is a small price for their freedom and your escape. Choose Janeway quickly. What did they do in the TV show? I mean, he's an individual, so no, I'm just gonna... I won't accept your tyranny. Yes, it's a fight. Direct at the cube's firing, Captain. Shields critical. You cannot prevail against the cube, Captain. Last chance, Janeway. And you said you weren't patient. We've committed to this rebellion and we'll see it through. So be it. Another hit, Captain. Our shields won't last much longer. Relic. Alternatives? My awakened could get aboard that cube. We could disrupt its systems and create an opening. This is a 95% chance. Try this one. Calculate if a precise energy pulse could disrupt the shield matrix. We found a brief opening in their shields. The shuttle with Relic's people can get in. That's our cue. Helm, lead the cube on a chase. We need to buy Relic enough time. Oh. So I need... Who to send? This guy's pretty high. I want to level Tom up. I'm going to send Tom. Send Seska. Now we need someone who's got science. Yes? Oh look, Borg, pilot, compa. I can send a compa and pilot. I can't send a Borg. I don't have a Borg to send, so... Yeah, rewire the courses. Yeah, I can't do that. Use gravity pulse to cloak the warp field. That's pretty low. Shut down non-essential systems to reduce detected output. Okay, Tom could do that. The U-18 reroutes power and engages stealth mode. Shuttles near undetected when energy output allows them to slip past the cube sensor. Captain, the cube is deploying a dense network of sensor probes. We're about to enter their detection range. Pilot through. Already the better idea. Like, we can't fail it. Pilot analyzes the sensor probes' movement patterns, identifying a narrow fluctuating corridor. He masterfully navigates the breach, reaching a safe point within visual range of the cube. We're getting closer to the cube. Wait, it's Rallick. He's hearing the Queen's voice. We need to sever the connection, Captain. Keep calm, Rallick. Remind me of individuality. Administer neurosuppressant. Disrupt it. I'm gonna need... Who am I going to need? Kez, probably? The next one? Not very high on thingy, but I'm going to... Kez. Really want this, though. I'm going to just do this, I think, because I need this big time. We need science. The U-18 quickly administers the suppressant, severing Rallick from the Queen. The mission continues. Captain, we're close. To ward on notice, we'll need to deactivate the force field entry. God, I want the 144. I want the 144 thingy. Oh, that sucks. It's just maybe just over 50%. Do we risk it? I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Oh, done it. We got the science. Nice. The U-18 manipulates the cube's internal power grid, diverting the energy away from the force field generator. The force field dissipates, allowing the shuttle team to board the cube. They drop off Rallick and the weakened drones, who set off to sabotage vital systems. Nice. We got a lot of science. Look at that. We've got 638 science. Holy crap. Good. Shuttle's back, Captain. Battle stations. Let's make the Queen regret underestimating Voyager. 180?
What are your orders, Captain?
180? Oh, it's got a lot of weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Is he going to fly into it? What are you doing?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
This ball cube's going down.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Incoming transmission from the cube, Captain. We have control, Captain Jamie. The Queen was not physically present. It appears she commanded this vessel remotely. From Unimatrix 1, undoubtedly. One day this conflict will end. It has for now, Captain. That's more than what most can say after finishing the Borg Queen. And this victory wouldn't have been possible without Rallick and his people. Thank you. It was the least we could offer in return for the safe haven you've given us. Now, more Awakened have a chance to rise up against the Collective. Invite Awakened Borg to stay, but there isn't enough room for everyone. 10 must leave. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, so if we do this, then all ex-Borg, that means the Borg that we do have will leave as well. Which means that we won't have a Borg. It means you all Awakened Borg. Invite 10 Awakened Borg to stay, but there isn't enough room for everyone. 10 must leave. You just keep all of the ones we've got. Alec, note that Voyage remains a sanctuary if you and your people choose to stay. It'll be a tight fit, but we'll make room. Captain, I thank you for your kindness. This is the start of something new. One Borg probe. Oh, minus one Borg probe ally. We lost the Borg probe ally. Ooh, no, I'm going to stay here, thanks, because I've got what I want to do, you know. I've got like 600 points I can do. There's going to be a lot of flying around. We're going to have to just wait. Captain Janeway, I've successfully removed most of the children's implant. It was naturally flawless. Now, someone needs to retrieve these energetic little terrors. This is a medical facility, not a playground. Excellent, thank you, Doctor. Captain, I wish to introduce Ichlev, former unit designation 2nd. His assimilation profile contained his original name. Ichlev, welcome. If I recall correctly, you were responsible for deactivating the cube shields. My crew and I owe you a considerable debt. I did what felt logical at the moment. First suppressed us for a long time, for too long. Yet his death, it weighs on me. I regret the outcome. Officer Solace, it was not your fault. Ichlev, you made a difficult choice under extreme duress. You saved lives. First was too deeply entrenched in the collective program that he had no other choice. Regardless, we are truly glad to have you aboard, and here you have great interest in astrophysics. I have always desired to explore far beyond what the eye could perceive, and you'll find purpose here. You'll be assisting 9 in astrometrics. I believe you have remarkable potential. It said recruited. Do we get him as a... Where's the doctor gone that was in here? He's like left, he's not there no more. Is it? I don't know why he just disappeared. That was a bit odd. Yeah, we want to update this, which we can't yet, right? Yeah, we still haven't got the one. Hey. Right, combat. Let's do tractor beam. That gives us some big upgrade actually. And then next time I think we'll do... Oh, this one. Did I not do this one? I'm going to do this one. I'm going to switch it. Hold on. Let's abort that. Because research is quicker. I thought I did this one. How many in here? 20. 20. 20. We have 50. How do we have 51 Borg? I had 21. How do I suddenly have 51 freaking Borg? You are joking. Well, they're all going to have to just stay as they are for now, because I've got no way to. I've got no way to really help them. Do some food. What we got in crew, I might not have done. Okay. Borg. I'll do that one. Nice. We got food and we got science points. I don't think I've been here either. No, I haven't. Message. Ooh. 9 of 9 to Captain Janeway. Astrometrics have been notified of a Starfleet probe named Friendship 1. Interesting. That probe was launched almost 300 years ago to establish first contact. We, the people of Earth, greet you in the spirit of peace and humility. As we venture out of our solar system, we hope to earn the trust of other worlds. We offer our knowledge freely with the hope that one day we will stand on your soil and extend hands in friendship. In 2067, before even Starfleet and the Prime Directive existed, the people of Earth launched a probe called Friendship 1 to reach out to other species to pave the way for all of the manned missions that would follow. Packed with information, scientific and technological databases, the probe vanished 130 years ago. Based on the probe's last known coordinates, let me guess, we're in the neighbourhood. Affirmative. The database contains a standing order from the Starfleet Command. It's a high priority search and recovery mission, Friendship 1. It takes a little bit, of course. If the probe is still intact, we'll be retrieving a little piece of history. How do you intend to approach this, Captain? This is 90% chance. This is 95% chance. This is 95% chance. This is a 70% chance. It's one of these. Do this one. Mr. Kim, run a system-wide sweep and see if you can find anything about the probe's last known location. On it, Captain. I got it. The probe is on the nearby uninhabited Class M planet. Of all the dramatic possibilities, imagine we'd have found the probe at a galactic garage sale. Funny, Mr. Paris. Our team, looks like we're going to see if part of Earth long before we were hoping to. Helm set a course for the coordinates. Now we have Good Shepherd. Captain, I've completed my weekly efficiency analysis. Most of the crew satisfy Starfleet's norm. However, some do not. Usual suspects, huh? The three ensigns, Captain Belmont, Concaville and Duffley, or as Mr. Paris calls them, the Three Stooges. 20th century gag comedy has its fans. Let's see that report, Lieutenant. Oh. Read it in more detail. Right, oh dear. Belmont perceives peer input as cognitively inferior, resulting in isolated work and diminishes conduct. A my way or the highway type. Duffley reports frequent unsubstantiated medical complaints, no hypochondriac. And Concaville's senior analysis consistently falls below minimum proficiency. Oh, she keeps guessing then. Vivek, you painted quite a picture. What's your proposed solution? Just eject them from the airlock? If we were in the Alpha Quadrant, they would have been reassigned long ago. The only place I could reassign them to is an empty broom closet. Precisely. Terminate their active crew status. It's the most logical course. Their tasks are menial, their influence weak. I'd rather not have any rely on them. I think everyone's got a chance to... I think everyone does have a chance to improve. We do that one. There are more than numbers in an equation that isn't adding up. If an equation is not adding up, it is flawed. We could try to change the value inherent to these numbers. Belmont, Duffley and Concaville have displayed no wish to change it. They haven't displayed a wish to change because they've stopped believing in themselves. We need to reignite that belief. Self-belief is not an operational metric. Dedicated resources to regenerate it, given their disinterest, isn't a logical asset allocation. I find your assessment devoid of nuance. Your detachment, while often an asset, is proving to be a liability in understanding the complexities of a living crew. They are not simply assets or variables or to be realigned. Empathy is not a required component for operational efficiency. Perhaps it should be, Mr. Your efficiency report also states the three have never been on an away mission. Belmont never volunteers, Concaville cannot pass the proficiency requirements, and Duffley always pretends to be sick. There's an intriguing nebula just within range. You'll be taking the shuttle with ensigns Belmont, Duffley and Concaville. Consider it a mandatory team building exercise. Curious, that exact scenario I wish to avoid has now entrapped me. Your taste for irony is quite human, Captain. You surprised me. In what way? I would have expected you yourself to try and lead these wayward chickens home. Ever heard of the tale of the Good Shepherd? If one sheep strayed into the wilderness, the shepherd left the flock and went after it. You will be that shepherd too, exactly because of your preconceptions. Though they are not chickens, but sheep. Human, bestial aphorisms. The unflappable Mr. Tuvok, now leading the Difficult Cases Brigade. Difficult Cases Brigade. Don't worry, Lieutenant. I'm sure your patience will only be tested to its absolute breaking point. Kind of funny. Okay. Thinking of getting this just because we can get more then. I already have it. Wait, do I already have it? No, I don't have it. It wasn't green. It didn't show up green. Confused the hell out of me. Ensign Belmont, Duffley and Concaville stand in the ready room trying to look brave. It's a futile effort as Tuvok's unblinking stare could make a rock sweat. He, too, is not looking forward to what is to come, but it is a direct order from the captain. None of you have flown inside a shuttle since the academy. Well, Lieutenant, the anxiety rash I succumbed to whenever Ensign Duffley, the doctor confirms your rash is non-existent. Your attempt to avoid duty is noted. What I'm concerned about are the grim numbers, Commander. 1 in 2 away missions ends in fatalities. Those statistics are empirically false. Ensign, if it said emphatically. We'll make him correct. Mr. Pelmont, your tone is highly unprofessional. My tone? My scholarly portfolio is far above my station. Lieutenant, I would really need to see the doctor. And this nebula, Lieutenant Tuvok, perhaps we should reconsider with the captain. The away mission was the captain's idea. I think I'm going to throw up. Are you quite finished with your various objections and hypochondriac tendencies? I will take the helm. In Cable's operations, Duffley will be responsible for communication, and Belmont, you will oversee the engine. Any questions? When will we be back? We don't know, even if we'll return. Enough! Be in the shuttle bay in 1 hour. Tuvok, Captain Janeway. Giving up already? I request an additional senior officer. Granted, for a moment I thought you were going to resign. Good luck out there. I will certainly need it. Captain... Oh yeah. Read that one. We're entering orbit, Captain. Wait a minute. There are signs of a civilization down there. Buildings, roadways, but the antimatter radiation is off the charts. 6,000 isorems. There's no way life could exist down. Antimatter? That civilization must have destroyed itself, much like our ancestors nearly did. Send a team down. Janeway to Doctor, an away team will take a close look at the planet. Make sure they have vaccinated against radiation before. You must voice my disapproval, Captain. No Earth relic justifies such a risk. 6,000 isorems is a catastrophic level. Even with a vaccine, the potential for cellular damage. As much as I'd like to agree with you, Doctor, I have my orders. As if it's as if my professional opinion doesn't matter. Right, so we need... high engineering. Ooh, Blan's just got higher engineering. We need a saboteur. Oh, that's Seska. Alright. We're on the surface now. Anti-radiation vaccine is holding up. It's quite chaotic down here. Lots of debris. It's like a bomb went off. Saboteur, analyze the environment. Tell me whether it was an accident. I'll do that. Get dilithium then. The rating finds no evidence of an attack. The destruction appears to be self-inflicted or accidental. The best theory suggests a power grid failure, leading to an antimatter explosion that destroyed the planet's infrastructure. We're getting an antimatter signature 90 meters away, missile site. I want the science. Ooh, it was on its way to fail it, but we didn't. The wires are still active. A handful of them would be enough to cause nuclear winter. Interestingly, none of them seem to be missing. Was not a single one fired? Wait, we're getting a strange signal from behind the silo. A cave, but there's more. A laboratory. This one gives us 96. All signs point to lab being used to study some piece of technology. And indeed. What? Team finds a fragment of Friendship 1. But where is the rest of the probe? The team wants to continue the research when suddenly, connection lost. What happened? Can we reconnect with them? I'm trying captain, but no response. Communication channels are open, but there's no one on the other end. So I'm receiving their life signs. They're highly dispersed and unlocatable with any accuracy. A transport with lock is impossible. Captain, we're being held from the surface. An unfamiliar signature. I'm gonna have a drink. Hang on. Getting a little dry. Perhaps the team found another way to contact us on screen. Who is this? Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship USS Voyager. Who am I speaking to? Varian, your crewmen are my prisoners. Why? We haven't done anything to harm you. You committed genocide. I think there's been a misunderstanding. We arrived here. You're from Earth. You're going to pay for what you did, what your people did to us. I'm sorry? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? I want you to get us off this planet, find us a new home, a home where we can breathe, or I will kill your crewmen. This is a 105% chance, so I'm going to ask this anyway. It says it's optional. Actually, we can ask all of them, but this is... My team discovered remnants of the Friendship 1 probe in your lab. It appears someone was attempting to decipher the technology. Decipher it? Do you think we are that stupid? We already did. Now we are trying to undo the damage you caused. Find a way to neutralize the radiation. Your soldiers interrupted that vital work. Their lives hinge on your compliance. Ask about the untouched missiles. My team saw missiles on the surface. Was the destruction caused by war? Ha! Playing dumb, huh? Caused by war? A war waged by the unseen hand, perhaps. A war where the enemy delivers a fatal blow from light years away. Those missiles were built for our defense. They were never launched. Right, we're going to do this one. Ask Varying Way thinks Voyager is responsible. Why do you hold us responsible for the fate of your planet? We've only just arrived. Your people sent the probe, didn't they? The Friendship 1, as you called it, prelude to your conquest. Our ancestors sent that probe 300 years ago as a message of peace to make contact with other species. It carried no hostile intent. Peace, it brought us obliteration. It was your technology, your gift of antimatter that destroyed our world. Try to get more information out of them. Yeah, Friendship 1 offered scientific data, a potential for advancement, not destruction. We built our power grid based on your data. The containment failed. Once the antimatter was released, it destroyed everything. How are we directly responsible for a containment failure in your power grid? Before your probe, my people never conceived of anything like antimatter. We offer our knowledge freely with the hope that one day we'll stand on your soil and extend our hands in friendship. Remember, you offered us the means of our destruction, then waited for us to obliterate us. That's absurd. Why would we intentionally destroy a world we intended to conquer? Because it's far less easier than invasion. I'm a survivor. I believe what I see. Today I saw your people standing on our irradiated soil, immune to the radiation, just as your ancestors promised. If you were in my position, what would you believe? This is 105. The probe you speak of was sent 3 centuries ago by our ancestors. We are Starfleet explorer from a different era. My crew is trying to help, not invade. Do what I ask and we can find a way to resolve this peacefully. Till then, your crew will remain with us. Let's cut the connection, Captain. He isn't bluffing, Captain. He strikes me as a man who kills just to prove a point. I want every scanner and every sensor looking for a suitable planet. So, probably not this one. Yep, this is Good Shepherd. How did we have full fuel? Oh my god. Romulan. I don't have a Romulan. Harry is quick-witted. And then we need a pilot. Let's do Tom. A shuttle has entered a multipolar labyrinth inside the nebula. Directions and pathways shift unpredictably. The ensigns are panicking. Research. Shuttle navigates the anomalies without issue. Suddenly, nebula is filled with overwhelming telepathic cries for help that seem to come from nowhere. Imperative that we maintain mental discipline to proceed. Instantly stop hyperventilating. This gives us more. We didn't crit though. Sucks. Hoover up Mid-ATX cope with the overwhelming telepathic cries. He is able to focus and decipher fragmented messages. Someone or something from the core of the nebula is calling for help. Follow the cries. The shuttle encounters a plasma barrier shielding the nebula's core. Pilot. It doesn't give us. Oh, we're going to have to do pilot. Is the best one. Brit. Pilot's instincts take over as they expertly glide the shuttle through the volatile energy surges, gliding through the barrier unscathed. Suddenly, a jolt goes through the shuttle, and it moves on its own. It's been caught in a gravity well that is pulling the shuttle towards the collapsing star. If we don't break free, we are going to die with it. Options. Bit wicked. Now we get science for doing this. him. No, he didn't crit. Hurricane quickly calibrates the high frequency energy field, projecting it from the shuttle's deflector dish. The field expands, creating a pocket of repulsion that pushes the shuttle away from the gravitational weld spawn. The shuttle reaches the core of the nebula, which is filled with flying, worm-like creatures that seem to be desperately flinging themselves against the plasma barrier. There must be a telepathic creature trying to help. We need to make contact, but be careful not to hurt them with the shuttle. Hey, crit, nice. Duval uses his telepathic ability to calm the creatures while guiding the shuttle safely through the turbulent energy. He manages to decipher their pleas for help. They've been trapped for centuries and can't find a way out. The team promises to free them, but must return to Voyager first. Spatial distortion and any fluctuation are intensifying. We need to get out of it now. What are we missing? You know what? I'm going to do this one because I'm just going to take the fuel. Ensign Belmont, realising the increasing danger of spatial distortion, says using the shuttle's warp drive to make a series of short, calculated micro jumps to bypass the most dangerous area and safely navigate out of the nebula. Harris is max. Tim's almost max. The awaiting return. Good. We actually made it back in one piece. I'm still shaking. We're a living statistical anomaly. Achoo. I know it. The nebula was just crawling with passengers. I'll be in sick bay if you need me. Relax, you two. I wasn't worried for a second. The mission would have been a lot smoother if I hadn't been alone at the helm. Well. Looks like the Good Shepherd managed to bring his flock back without losing a single lamb. Or his composure. I pray, Lieutenant. It appears your team building evolved into something rather more complex. These telepathic entities in the nebula, what are their intentions? They claim they have been isolated for hundreds of years inside nebula's core due to the plasma barrier and spatial distortions. Our vessel is the first sign of life they've registered. So they want to escape and presumably our help. Can we trust them, or are we opening a Pandora's box? I detected no malicious intent from the entities. However, wider implications for their release on the quadrant remain an unknown variable. Let's brainstorm ideas. Assuming we've committed to this, what are our options for liberating the enemies? 3 primary methods exist for breaching the plasma barrier: focused phaser beam, calibrated photon torpedo, or a sustained emission from Voyager deflector. Despite these options, an error could result in significant harm to the entity. We face a 40% chance of success. However, I would find it beneficial to ascertain the ensign's options before proceeding. Ensign Belmont exhibited remarkable composure and innovative strategy during our egress from the nebula. Your smile suggests amusement, Captain. I am able to identify the humorous component of current circumstances. Dare I say it, Lieutenant, have our inefficient ensigns found a soft spot in your head? Their presence revealed unforeseen perspectives. It is logical to consider all potential solutions, even from improbable sources. Well, then let us let these improbable sources have their say. Ensign Belmont, what is your input on the current plan? First off, thank you, Lieutenant. It's nice to have my theories put into practice. The spatial distortions are unpredictable. Even with a deflector clearing a path, navigating through them will be tricky. The shuttle is one thing, but the whole Intrepid-class starship? If we use a series of micro warps to short precise jumps, it would give us the ability of a shuttle. Agility of a shuttle will increase our success rate dramatically, allowing us to get to the creatures without incident. 100% chance. Use the micro slipstream drive with the ensign's idea. Use main engineering for micro jumps as the ensign suggested. I think this one, because this is 100%, this doesn't say whether it's got a percentage on it. This is definitely 100%. Good thinking, Ensign, but we use the micro-slipstream drive. Precise modulation of the drive should be able to create a serial microdrone with surgical accuracy. Alright, I believe we have a plan. Let's get to work and freeing these creatures from the nebula. Voyager glides towards the nebula, a peaceful and innocent spectacle of light and colour. Yet its beauty is a deception, a silent shroud over the dangers within and the desperate cries of the creatures trapped at its core. It's time for a rescue. Heading into the nebula now, Captain. Detecting energy spikes on all fronts. Just like I said, Captain, we're a massive target for these energy surges. Time to put my idea into action. Trusting Tom's pilot skill. This is 105%, and this one's only a. I'll do this one. And the other one was only 100. Mr. Parrish, your time to shine. Get us through this in one piece. That's an order. With pleasure, Captain. This is what I was born to do. Woo, that was a trip. We're through and not a single scratch. Captain Proton saved the day once more. Captain, the plasma barrier is in visual range. Optimal breach point. Delta 9 grid 4 sector set of Vector 7. I am detecting minimal energy fluctuations in this area. Ooh, they're all the same. They're all 95%. Try the deflector. Alright, 2 right, let's breach the barrier. Initiate penetration sequence adjusting to the barrier's frequency. It's shifting, attempting to compensate. Fire. Highly precarious, we've achieved a controlled breach. But the barrier is exhibiting alarming instability, threatening uncontrolled fracture in several areas. The creatures are aware of it. Their thoughts are flooding in my mind, Captain. Tell them they're going to get out of there. Creatures start passing through the opening, nice and slow. They are dispersing rapidly without guidance. They will fly into the energy surges, leading to immense demise. Oh. 80% chance. Hey, we done it. Catch me is effective, Captain. All the creatures are heading for open space. Good, and let's get out of here. We're clear of the nebula, Captain, together with thousands of our little friends. Look at them go, happily swirling around. What are those crystalline particles they're shedding? Hopefully nothing pollen-like. I'm allergic. The entities are expressing profound appreciation, and these particles are a deliberate gesture, a gift. Incredible, my scans are off the charts. These particles, they're subspace reactive. They could be incredible for increasing our warp core efficiency. Now that's a proper goodbye present. Mega power unlocked in the engineering tech tree. Nice, I think we can upgrade our warp core maybe. Maybe that's what it's for. Now that piece has returned to your assessment. I know you found my team building methods unconventional, but I'm interested in your findings. As I indicated prior, the unique circumstances of the away machine revealed an unexpected potential. Furthermore, this potential directly enhances the tactical planning of our rescue mission. Though unfortunately they were unable to achieve a successful execution. Despite their tendencies, the instance displayed in knack problem solving. However, my conclusion remains that your team building was an inefficient approach. While one ensign showed me commitment to rescuing the nebula creatures, the overall utility drive from where the two remained unqualified and arguably negligible. Trying to read ahead and I messed it up. Even the smallest contribution matters, but I understand you're still suggesting we remove the other two ensigns from active duty. Yes, Captain, it remains the only logical choice. Then so be it. They've been given their fair deal of chances. They won't simply kick them out, but we can't afford this inefficiency either. Wise decision. Not worried about morale. Lesson learned, I suppose. Never challenge the logic of a Vulcan, though the one Tuvok was meant to learn, he missed entirely. Oh. Alright, so... Still doing large cargo bay. Alright. We can go here and get some dilithium. Nice, now we can learn something else. Engineering. What was that? What did we unlock? Ah. Okay. Might as well get it, because we've got so many science points now. Oh yeah, and I can upgrade this. Loads upgraded, and we're out of power. I need this upgraded so I can boost it. This gives us research. Hey, 60 research, nice. We have Omega power. Increases morale by 3. Hey, that's what it does. Metaphasic shield. Ooh. Do that. Metaphasic shield upgrade. We don't want them to join. Right, we need uranium. Nice. 181, good. Oh, there's one down here. I didn't even spot that one right down there. Now where? Oh. Metaphasic shield room. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, now we need the other thing. We need titanium now. Captain, come in, please. We've got a Hal. It's a rather curious gentleman named Mr. Oric on the line. Between all the alien, I understood he's the head of miner operations on a planet called Telsius Prime. And quiet boy, he says, "Voyager, where is our payment?" What payment, Mr. Oric? You won't trick us again, Captain Janeway, if that's even your real name. Either pay us the dilithium or return the Bolemite you stole. I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding. You really are committed to this scam. I want my payment now. Mr. Oric, we have no Bolemite aboard our ship. Whoever you did business with was not us. You think I'm a fool? I recognise you and that prim hairstyle from 10 light years away. You, that spirit-talking shaman, and the stoic pointy ear in that fancy Starfleet shuttle. Sounds like an accurate description of me. Are we absolutely certain we never crossed paths with Mr. Oric? 95% chance, 90% chance, 95% chance. Mr. Oric, we don't steal, we help. If you were scammed, someone else misused our identity. You seem sincere. I apologise for accusing you. Perhaps we can help each other. You help us get back our Bolemite and we'll clean up your reputation. Okay? Of course, we cannot allow the imposters to continue dragging Voyager's name through the mud. Here, some technical scans of the shuttle we encountered. Hope they'll help you catch them. This is 100% chance. This is 95% chance. Scan the shot in the area and compare them with technical scans. Great news, Captain. We found something that could relate to these imposters. Excellent work, Helm. Follow that signal before we lose it. Entrance exams, Captain. I've been thinking, while I'm grateful for the responsibility I've been given aboard Voyager, I'd like to take on a more challenging assignment. I want to work on the bridge. I know I don't have the proper training yet. That's why I'd like to take the entrance and have a start in the academy. But to do so, I'll need a letter of recommendation from you, Captain. 30 cycles, but we get 1,000. He gets 1,000 XP. Thank you, Captain. Your recommendation means a lot to me. I dedicate myself fully to the entrance exams. Prove what was an instructor at the academy. Let him guide you. To Harry. Thank you, Captain. Your recommendation means a lot to me. I'll dedicate myself fully. What? Didn't I just do that? I think it gets him. If we could have done Tuvok and Harry, and then he'd have got 3,000 XP. Sensor array level 3. Transporter room level 3. Upgrade that.
What are your orders, Captain?
Target weapon.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Our shields aren't a problem.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, that was me. I tapped spacebar. We're out of range.
Ability ready, Captain.
Huh.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Right. Oh. What? Oh, sensors, wasn't it? Oh yeah, sensors automatically get upgraded. There's no thingy for it. Alright. Oakley dokley. And 4. Well, that's a bad knockoff of our shuttle. The nacelle conduits are misaligned and that hull plating is clearly non-standard. They really cut corners. Floppy. Hail them. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager. That's supposed to be Janeway, yeah. Act clues. The Captain Janeway? Oh, it's an honour. Indeed, it's me. It seems my reputation precedes me. Perhaps our righteousness shines even brighter in this dark quadrant. Right, to be in the presence of such a hero, I wonder if you'll be able to help us. To assist the less fortunate, it is not merely our duty, it is our very essence. Our grand directive compels us to help all who petition for aid. Oh, your grand directive. Allow me to present my esteemed first officer, Dakota, and our ever-vigilant security chief, Tuvok. We are entirely at your disposal. Greetings, I am Tuvok. To help you is purely logical calculation. The optimal solution is always to assist. Fascinating. Massive forehead, holy shit. Dakota, at your service, my spirit guide whispers to me of compassion. To neglect those in need would be straight from the very path of my ancestors, and my soul would weep. Oh, this is pure gold. You couldn't write this stuff. Absolutely priceless. Continue to play along. Now tell us your needs. What great galactic challenge faces you that the Federation's finest can address? Oh, you know, we require your assistance in catching some thieves. The wise sky whale once asked the shimmering tree, where's the river song? The tree shimmered, then offered the glowing dewdrop. Drinking the dewdrop will aid us in catching the thieves. Indeed, a logical parable, Commander. Unacceptable. However, our assistance, while logical, demands a price, a logical compensation for our efforts. It is the only logical conclusion. This will make a great television program. Indeed, my spirit guide whispers of balance. Such good deeds require appropriate energetic exchange. Alright, cut to the chase. Well, let's get straight to the appropriate energetic exchange, shall we? I'm the Captain Catherine Janeway, commanding the actual USS Voyager, and we come to collect on your debt to the Telsians. Actual Voyager? Oh, how amusing. We are the real Voyager, of course. Our mission is to bring hope to every dark corner of this quadrant. Interesting, and here I thought Voyager's primary mission was to get home. My mistake. I think she's the real Jane. Mobo, what did I say about using our real names? Darla, that ship, it's the actual Voyager. We messed up bad. Then why are we still here, Tsar? Captain, they're making a run for it. We need to act fast. Hijack the transmission vision link to beam them over. I got Darla, but no, the shuttle jumped to warp too quickly. The other two are gone. Better her than no one. Let's hear what this other Captain Janeway has to say. I don't think we had the proper introduction. I'm the Catherine Janeway. You'll never get me to talk. You're just wasting your time. Have Tuvok perform a mind meld. 105%. Sure. Lieutenant Tuvok, initiating mind meld with Darla. I want the location of their hideout. Prove to her that a real Ronco can achieve. Her mind is pliable. I've gained the coordinates of their hideout without issue. Excellent. Security, escort Darla to the brig. Helm, set course for these coordinates. Imagine if it was like go back to Sector 1 again. It'd be like, what? All the way back there? Ship 1. Oh, that's the planet. Reach the hideout. Where's the hideout then? Live fast and prosper. Not live long, live fast. Oop, we're going to do that one. Boost all our guys. Anything else I can... upgrade. Does it reset? Oh, we can upgrade the cutting room. Do that. We have to go and get some more of this stuff later. Captain, we have destination orders. Right, it's in the waiting. Oh, what do we need? We need Tote's out. We can send 2 Vok. We need a Vulcan, so we send 2 Vok. God damn it. And we don't have any other survivalists, only Chakotay. And he's out. So, not a lot we can do there. Gary kind of builds them, but it's not so high there. Captain, the hideout entrance is guarded. How should we get in the cave? Have 2 represent to be his fake counterpart to get past the guards. Yeah, sure. Amy critted. Nice. 2 Rex eyebrow arching silent judgment of proposal. He approaches the guards. He's communicating the fascinating nature of the day and the logical necessity of his immediate entrance to the cave. His repeated emphasis on logic eventually prompts the guard to allow him passage. Captain, it's like a maze in here. How should we find the imposters? Ah, man, I knew that we'd fucking burn him. I want the science. I'm going to try this because I want the science. Hey, we've done it. While scanning for life signs, the team picks up on a faint reading coming from underneath them. They rush to follow it, catching the imposters just about to leave. Captain, we have visual contact with the imposters and the Bolomite. How do we proceed? Oh god, Vulcan, he's... Oh wait, how is he critting? He's double fatigued. He should not be able to do this. We're gonna, because like, it's a guarantee. We're guaranteed to win on this one. Tuvok, visibly annoyed, re-enters his role. He steps forward, claiming to be the real fake Tuvok, and that the other Tuvok is a mere imposter. The true real Tuvok. His logical arguments visibly confuse the imposters while they are disorientated. The rest of the team sneak in and overpower them. However, the imposters manage to activate the hideout self-destruct before being fully subdued. They triggered self-destruct sequence of the hideout. We need to escape. Well, that's a guarantee. That's got to be a crit, right? Yeah, I thought so. We're back up to a shit ton of science again now. The team successfully deactivates the self-destruct sequence and returns to Voyager, the imposters and stolen Bolomite in tow. Didn't really use Carey much, so I don't know if he got any levels off of that, but... Reach Telios Prime, is that it? One of these is Telios Prime. Ah! Damn it. 2 upgrades left. Oh, can I research anything? Oh, I'm still doing the cortical simulator. Okay. In that case, let's go down here and try and get some more. Nice. Oh shit, we're well out. We're 5 out of power now. Man, that uses a lot of power. Holy crap. Ooh, we can produce titanium. Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. 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 Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
It's going down very fast.
Ability ready, Captain.
Hey. Nice. Right, let's go here. Combat. Didn't I do this already? Oh, we'll do it now then. I can't upgrade it though because I'm already 5 over my power. I'm producing 400 but using 405, so we're kind of losing power. I need to scan it. I did scan it. I did scan it. Thank you for your trust, Captain. Won't disappoint you. Do that one. This one is if we need to switch over to replicator food, because we're using fresh, if we need to switch over to replicator food, it means that one will now feed 4 members, so it'll be more efficient. AM, hi. Cheers, mate, for what? What did I do? Or what happened? We don't have a great deal of food actually. Let's go get some more food. Okay. Advanced living standards, do that one. We've got like science to burn through right now because we've managed to pick up a load of. But we will grab some food. I don't know what you mean by I've been here and I've been here, but I can't scan them, so I don't know what it expects me to do. This is another class L planet. Okay. What are we missing? We're missing a lot of this. We need loads of this uranium. Yeah, maxed. Nah, that wasn't hard. Okay, now we go to this one, and is this a class M? I don't know if I've got any more Borg things. You know what, I'm going to just do that. I'm going to start upgrading tier 4 Borg. Because everything else is at tier 5. Yeah. Hey, friendship 1. The last scan class at M planet appears to be habitable, Captain, at least in theory. But in practice, the planet's flora is a biological threat. It secretes toxic spores and bacteria that would prove fatal in Varian's people in their weakened state. Is that our only bargaining chip? Captain, I hope you don't mind, but I've been doing some independent research on that planet's data. Oh, teacher's pet. Go on, Ensign. 2-part solution could work. First, a personal biofilter system in the form of masks to neutralize the indigenous spores and bacteria, protecting individuals. Second, we could deploy a localized force field to create habitable safe zones, creating protected communities. This plan sounds like it addresses the symptom, not the cause. It's not a permanent solution. Their immune system will eventually adapt to the habitat, Captain. It's a slow process, but within a few generations they should thrive. I agree with your theory, Ensign, but Varian's patience is thin. Do we have any other alternatives? We do. You sound confident. Confidence is irrelevant. What if we could use our torpedoes? Sounds reasonable. We'll just blow up Varian and the hostages. The anti-mat. God damn it, Paris. the antimatter radiation in their atmosphere. If we can annihilate it, their people would be able to stay and restore their planet rather than be forced to leave. A modified photon burst could be designed to annihilate the radiation. The process would require a substantial number of modified torpedoes, but it would render the atmosphere safe. Orbital bombardment isn't standard diplomatic procedure. Are you certain it'll work? I am confident it will, as long as our torpedoes launch bay is efficient enough. But it's either mass migration or Hail Mary attempt. Given Varian's predisposition, I'd say the odds are against it. He should decide. So now we have to go back to Varian's planet, which was here, no? Was it here? I don't remember what planet it was. Okay, 202. Right, now we're out of research now. Let's do this one later. Just got to build it up now. Wasn't there something I could? Oh, I can't really thingy. All right, I was going to upgrade something, but I can't because it's going to require more energy that we don't have.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Any ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I want the third phase.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
A lot quicker. We'd be able to do a lot more damage, but I ain't got the power right now.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Beak, have you found us a new planet? Yes, the planets we've located can sustain you, but its atmosphere contains a toxic biological agent. However, we could engineer countermeasures for your people's protection. Our agreement was not a planet where we'd be at the mercy of your Earth technology. That's why we have a second solution, a permanent solution. We can modify our photon torpedoes to neutralize the atmospheric radiation with a precision burst. And I can neutralize your crew with a precision burst. All your Federation Flare and Starfleet SAS. And that's all you've come up with. This is a 105% chance. There's that one. Try this. Our torpedoes are not an act of war, but a tool for reclamation. We can use a single precise action to eradicate the radiation so your people can get their home back. 3 of us and any long-term death. Very well. I'm warning you, any foul play and your crewmen are dead. So now we have to craft this. And did we not upgrade our torpedo room to level 2? How do we do this? Oh. We've just got enough to do that, actually. Okay. What are we missing? Anything? Grab a bit of fuel. Waste some time. Right, are you built yet? You are. God damn it. Terrible. Well then, let's bombard that planet. I never thought I'd hear Starfleet Captain say those words. Consider it scratched off your and my own bucket list. Janeway to Verin, our preparations are complete. For the sake of my people, you and your crewmen, this plan better work. Stand by, Verin. Torpedoes armed and ready, Captain. There's only a 90% chance. Fire the sequence. Torpedo sequence being fired, Captain. Well, the radiation is dissipating at an accelerated rate. Mr. Verin, can you hear me? For a moment I thought I wouldn't hear anything again. Look at the sky, Verin. This can't be. I never thought I'd see blue skies again. Your crewmen are free to leave. You're waiting he's back and safe on board. Well, Mr. Verin, are your people prepared for a new beginning? We'll see what can be done with this pile of ashes. How do I not have... Oh, I didn't make friends with the Trabe, so I don't have the Trabe Nutriplexer. But how do I don't have this? I haven't had a problem with Talaxians. I've been friends with all of them, so why do I not have this? Should have had that. Well then, we wish you good fortune and a future calmer than your past. Farewell, Mr. Verin. Friendship may be one may be lost, but its legacy is not. We're carrying back a story, a warning that Starfleet must never forget. Helm, we'll return to our old course. Right, I think... Oh no, we've got Tellus Prime. Does this take us to Tellus Prime? No, this is Tellus Prime. Oh crap, this must be Tellus Prime. Why have I got a... Why do I have a thing there then? Ah, there you are again. Well, Captain, did you catch the fraudster? Oh, it was Tellus Prime. The imposters are in custody, Mr. Orek. You and your Bolamite have been recovered. Excellent. You keep your promise, Captain. Such reliability is truly a rare commodity. You are a woman of honor. Now, I'd like to take a look at these imposters. This woman's name is Darla. She orchestrated this entire charade. Darla, yes, I remember that phase. A certain likeness, I suppose. But standing side by side, it's clear you're the original, Captain. She's like the cheap knockoff. Straight off the bargain bin. Straight out of Wish.com or Temu. Directly from China. Just joking. Excuse me. You be quiet, you greasy-faced moron. With those oversized flaps for ears, you're the bargain bin reject. Reject, I mean. Charming. Well, Captain, I'd like to offer you a gift. Our Telsian mining laser technology will greatly increase your research yield. In exchange for the imposters, of course. Whoa, hold on, Captain. Think about this. We're practically kindred spirits, you and I. We could help each other, yes? All those resources we gathered, mountains of them. Just let us walk and it's all yours. Do you truly think me so easily swayed? Not swayed, Captain. Enlightened. What use is some rusty old mining tool when you could have enough to ensure your journey for years? It's a pragmatic choice. Oh, I'm thinking of just giving them to Orek, to be honest. I'm going to take a morality hit probably, but I don't care. We get the mining laser. I'll show you a pragmatic choice, Mr. Oleg. Prisoners all yours. Justice is served. I'll pull some strings to restore Voyager's reputation, Captain. Threat level -2. Oh, we had a threat level? I didn't even see it go up. And these fraudsters will join our labour forces underground, repaying the debt in sweat and ore. Curse you, Janeway, you and your self-righteous principles. I loathed every moment I spent impersonating you. It was like having my spine replaced with a duranium rod. My self-righteous principles and I are quite comfortable, Darla. You, however, will be quite busy. Helm, set the original course. Well, we didn't take a hit. We didn't actually take a hit, so that's good. So where's this mining laser then? Got to be in engineering, right? It can't be in Borg, so it must be science then. Ah. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. Man, we've really maxed out a ship, I think. Ooh, we don't have any uranium, though. Right, first things we're going to do is go here and we're going to take these off so they're not wasting uranium, I think. We can research something else. What should we research? Heroes go. God damn it. Increase XP for heroes in a way mission by 10%, 15%, I mean. We don't need that. Brew. We're not really using replicator rations, so I think this one would be good. Within star systems. Do that, make the ship a bit faster. Okay, we can't do the other one, we don't have holodeck level 2. Let's go, we need this. Give me 3 rooms got damaged. Oh, repair. 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 Yeah, easy enough. $850. Something went offline. I don't know what else went offline, but something else must have gone offline. because we was under 400 power. Right, we are pretty much full. This new next sector now.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. A sensor sweep of this sector has detected a possible wormhole. Further analysis pinpointed its location within a nearby nebula. The crew exhibits heightened anticipation and hope, despite the current absence of empirical data confirming its classification as a wormhole or its terminal coordinates. While in earlier years I would have categorized such a reaction as illogical, I now understand the presence of hope, even if not strictly logical, is a natural emotional response. During the senior staff briefing, the captain posed the question, what if this truly is a wormhole leading to the Alpha Quadrant? My initial assessment categorizes what-if scenarios as inefficient, hypothetical exercises. However, Captain encouraged further contemplation. Professionally, my primary directive would be the submission of a complete coherent data protocol to Starfleet Command, alongside aiding Captain Janeway in advocating for the former Maquis and Borg crew members during their Federation review. Personally, the reestablishment of my roles as husband and father after 7 years of separation would necessitate a rational and patient approach to reintegration. Should our journey now conclude, I would not categorize it as time ill spent. My personal development, both intellectual and experiential, has been considerable, and my analysis indicates I appear to have lost my train of thought. A momentary lapse. I must address this anomaly. The captain has ordered a course to investigate the nebula.
Right. Get everything scanned. Nebula's there, okay. We need anything. Why morale 50? Why do we just lose 50 morale? I'm not sure why we lost 50 morale. Well, there's a lot of planets in this system. Oh. We're actually full on dilithium. That's surprising. Don't think I've ever been full on dilithium. So, hey. Captain, our scans of the nebula are inconclusive due to an unnatural interference. Your instructions. Radar targeting technology, 100%. Let's see if someone's out there. Multiple Borg vessels now visible on our sensors. Fly in. A risk we have to take. That wormhole could be our ticket home. Take us in. Wow, that's a lot of Borg cubes. 3 Borg cubes detected along the nebula's edge. Adjusting course. I'm picking up 2 Borg probes heading straight for us, Captain. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain?
Blow them out the frickin' sky. That's my orders.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. And ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Captain, I recommend immediate retreat. The other Borg vessels have likely detected. Captain, massive energy surge, closing fast. Brace for impact. We are being forced out of the nebula. Well, that was a scenic route to nowhere. No damage to the hull at least. We're outside the nebula, exactly where we started. Head back into the nebula. We won't give up that easily. Take us back in. Aye, Captain, taking us in. Another spike. Shockwave incoming. Hull -10. Back to square one, Captain. Shockwave did a real number on the hull. No, it didn't. We've got like 800 health or something, and it done 10 damage. Another hit and we're in serious trouble. I don't think so. It is a deliberate Borg effect to repel intruders. Whatever they're guarding isn't worth our lives. Helm, get us out of here. See, look. We have 1,000 health, and it did 10 damage, and he was like, 1 more hit and we'll be done for. I don't think so. 100 more hits, yes. Not 1. Damn it. Okay, well. Don't know what to do. We really need to... I don't think we've got anything that lowers thingy again. Building, upgrading and repair costs. I guess we do that one. It doesn't require power. As long as it doesn't require extra power, it's good, because we don't have it. Right, well, there's naught for us to do then, is there? Really? We still have 51 Borg and 1 more person that's got no place to live. You can scoot to this nebula and see what's in there. Might as well do this. Debris field. Since then, debris field consists of starships that have been very recently destroyed. Gives us fuel. Don't need fuel right now. Okay, anything we need. A bit of this. end game. Someone on here that we can deal with as well. We get a new person. I got no more thingy now, so. More Borg, we do this one. We're going to get more Borg joiners, aren't we? I know we just got science points. I don't know if I want to do endgame yet, because we haven't even been to these ones yet. Captain, I've detected a spontaneous anomaly in close proximity to Voyager. It is in high-intensity tachyon bursts, characteristics of a temporal rift. Swirling anomaly appears on the view screen, bathing the bridge in a mysterious cyan glow. Who holds its breath? Is it really a temporal rift? Where does it lead? It is destabilizing. I'm detecting Nadion discharges, possibly weapons fire. The signature is Klingon. Something's emerging. Recalibrate your deflector to emit an anti-tachyon pulse and seal that rift. It's usually considered polite to introduce yourself before you start giving orders. I outrank you, Captain, now do it. Right. Rift sealed. The Klingon vessel approach seemed aggressive. Seems as if I have a lot of explaining to do. Welcome, Admiral. I see you still have fresh coffee. Would you like a cup? I gave it up. Lots have happened since I was you. I shouldn't be listening to details about the future. Oh, the almighty temporal prime directive. Take my advice, it's less of a headache if you just ignore it. Why are you here, Admiral? I've come to tell you to take Voyager back to that nebula. It's our best ticket home. It was crawling with Borg, you know that. Which is why I brought technology that will get us past them. Captain, we must consider the possibility of deception. She could be a member of species 8472 or another entity in disguise. It's good to see your diligence remains sharp, TrueDeviL. The doctor will find my genetic markers are identical to your captain's, merely advanced in years. 95% chance and 95% chance. No need for a doctor, we've got a quicker method. I can sense her thoughts, memories of Voyager, the crew, the battles we've faced. She is you, Captain, from another time. Ask her how she brought Voyager home. Voyager's home, and Voyager's home. I'm an admiral. Why tamper with the timeline? What happened to? I shouldn't be listening to details about the future. This is 105% chance. Inquire further. I'm following your advice and ignoring the temporal prime directive. If you don't do what I'm suggesting, it's going to take you another 16 years to get this ship home. And there are going to be casualties, people you care about. Tell me who. If we're prepared, we could prevent it. Even I have to draw the line somewhere. It's best you don't carry that weight. Okay, ask her about the Klingon vessel that chased her. The Klingon warship was firing on you. Why? What did you do to provoke them? Let's just say I had to borrow a device from the Klingon to make this journey. The costs they demanded were unacceptable. Ask her where... Oh. What's inside the nebula? You didn't come all this way without a reason. As I said, your ticket home, a wormhole leading straight to the Alpha Quadrant. You said you brought technology, care to specify? Shielding and weaponry designed to counter the Borg. With a little work, they could be adapted to fit Voyager. Ablative armor. Nice. If this gives us an edge against the Borg, we'll take it. 9, prepare the plans for integration. So I'm guessing I have to learn it. Probably combat? Yep, ablative armour. We need 200. I'm at 114. Okay, that's fine. We can zip over here just to waste some time. We done? How long you got left? Oh, we've done it already. Do I have to build something? Transphasic torpedo blueprints. What? Okay. Oh, that's probably for the weapons, isn't it? She said she had weaponry and thingy. Still says research ablative armor. Oh no, I need more research points, don't I? Go here to waste a little bit of time. Grab what we can. Nice. Right, somewhere we've not been.
What are your orders, Captain?
Beat a ball cube before, so we're good.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain.
The bluey. Help them with their data. Oh man, we only got 25 science points. Well, anyway, we had the science points to do what we needed, which is research ablative armor. We do need the torpedo launcher, really, probably as well. So, well. The issue is we're going to start running out of power very soon. I need to turn something off and get our batteries at least back up to full power. Switch that off for now. We'll switch off. I won't switch that one off. This can be upgraded as well, can't it? I'm going to do that because it increases our shield recharge rate. We just have to leave the cutting beam off for now. Shoot here. Get a bit of fuel. Don't need a lot. Right, how close now? 6. I mean, it should be done by the time we get back to the sector. $398 of 400, but we've now got better shields. Ablative armor done. Can't upgrade it. Don't have the power probably. Bet we don't. Upgrade, yeah. It goes from 8 to 10. We need 2 power. Actually, we could upgrade it. But we'd be on 400 of 400. I'm going to upgrade it. Here we go. Nice. Right, back here. Caution, you're about to commit to a major story arc. This path will require your full attention for some time, and you may not be able to return to previous activities. Advance when ready. Oh, interesting.
What are your orders, Captain?
I said no and instantly got attacked.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright, well, we need a bunch of this, so we're going to go and grab some of this. We're going to fly around and just fill up some of our crap, because we really need it. Like that. That didn't take long to fill it. Why are we on emergency rations? How did we run out of food? Explain how we ran out of food. I don't understand how we run out of food. I'll do. Oh man, do we go do the story arc? There's nothing really for me. I've got nothing in here to do. Only that. That's it. So we might as well go do it. Oh, mind you, I did say I wanted more power, didn't I? And I can't get more power unless I fly around and just get more power. An upgrade. Now I've got a reason to fly around a bit more because I've just used a bunch of stuff. Here we go. Now we have 1080 is our maximum battery. We just need to fill it. Easy. Easy. I guess if we keep the disruptors, not the disruptor, the cutting beam offline. That's all I got. Maxed out anyway. I'm still confused how we managed to lose so much food. I want to switch it to Kim because we need faster. 7. We need faster food generation. So I'll have to put Kim. Where was Kim? In the science lab. 31 research rate. See, Kim did 50% research rate. Fine. That'll have to do for now. I don't quite, as I said, I don't understand how I ran out. One large hydroponic should, like max level and all that stuff, should be able to do the entire ship. So wish I could offload all of the Borgs that I've got. 50 odd Borgs that I don't need. We're losing 32 because of food, which these where'd the mess all go? There. Switch this back to normal rations. Only 14 now. Do I get negative for the 52 quarterless? Oh yeah, I'm getting this plus 14 going up. How's it going up? Using confusing. Hull repair. Wait, I just realised we unlock the thing where it the Borg thing where it's supposed to regenerate hull. Yeah, automated repair. Passively repairs the hull by 5 integrity each cycle. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Might as well just do that. Now we can go and get some more let's go get some fuel. What do we need? We need like 1,500, so doesn't really matter. There we go. Right, so now that's literally the only thing I can do. We have some power. We're actually using 400, we're producing 400 and using 400. So our battery's not going up, but it's also not going down. And I've got 40 minutes, so hopefully it'll be done by the time I'm finished. Anyway, alright, time to give the Admiral's Gifts a proper field try. Helm, take us in. Whoa. Plating just going over the entire hull. It's nuts. Captain, a Borg cube is emerging from the nebula. Voyager, a speck against the colossal bulk of the Borg cube guarding the entrance to the mysterious nebula. Against such a behemoth of the collective, resistance would indeed be futile. Is that a bigger Borg cube? Their weapon systems are offline. They appear to be waiting. What's their game? We're being hailed, Captain. Captain Janeway. And an iteration from your future. Advance to the rank of Admiral. Admiral, yes. Apparently, repeated thwarting the Borg Queen does wonders for your resume. I suppose I owe you for that. Arrogance, a constant in your temporal iterations, Janeway. Your future technology is irrelevant. It will not protect you. Attempt to access our nebula again, and your vessel will be eradicated. Consider this your final warning. Why is she so fiercely protective? Her reasons are irrelevant. She won't be able to deliver on those threats. The nebula is the only way forward. Queen is not bluffing, Captain. This decision is too grave. It affects every single person on the ship, and I believe they should have a voice in how we proceed. Should we ask the crew? Let's ask the crew. All senior officers to the bridge. There is an important decision to be made. Before we make any move, I want to hear from all of you. What are your thoughts? I see the risk, Captain, but the final choice is yours, and I'll stand by it. The risks are significant. A measured approach, even if it is longer, is the most logical decision. This shortcut is strategically the most effective course of action, so that's 2 for, 1 against. We've made it through worse. We'll go in and finish what we started. 3-4. This is what we've all been hoping for, isn't it? A real chance to finally see Earth. 4-1. We've beaten the odds before. Who says we won't do it again? 5-1. Earth, finally. Access to proper medical databases, research facilities, and perhaps a holiday in Florence. I say we go in, Captain. That's 6-1. If it gets this crew home happy, Captain, and Earth gets a taste of my Leola root stew, I say go for it. 7-1. Finally see Earth, your home. If this chance brings everyone joy, Captain, then I believe it's worth taking. 8-1. Then... it's 8-1. We've come too far to back down. Battle stations, let's give them a taste of 2404. 2026. Love, you got it wrong. It's only 114. God damn.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, firstly, I'm going to put my phasers up to max, and then we're going to put our shields up, and then we're going to...
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Were we not even in range before?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
What were they worried about? The Borg cube has been neutralized with surprising efficiency. All other approaching Borg vessels are retreating. Didn't I promise as much? It appears the Queen is reassessing our current tactical superiority. We should anticipate rapid adaptation. Then let's not give them a chance. Helm, full impulse forward. It's a Borg city. Helm, auto course to enter the aperture at coordinates 346 by 42. Captain? Belay that order. What the hell is that thing? The road home. It's more than that. It is a transwarp hub, one of 6 in the galaxy. It allows the collective to deploy vessels almost anywhere in the galaxy. You knew this was here? Why didn't you tell me about it? I'll answer all your questions once we're back in the Alpha Quadrant. That hub is a strategic weapon, Admiral. Leaving it operational means the Borg remain a dominant threat. The structure is supported by a series of interspatial manifolds. Theoretically, if we disable enough of them, we could cripple the Borg's transport network. A waste of time. The Queen regulates the manifold shields. You might destroy 1 or 2 before she adapts. Every second you hesitate gives the Borg time to analyze our advantages. This is your only window. Enter the aperture. That transwarp hub is a danger to the entire galaxy. As Starfleet, our duty is clear. We have to destroy it, or it'll come back to haunt us. I think, what did they do in the show? Was that in the show? I'm sure I remember something about a transwarp hub in the show. I'm going to try and destroy it. Unfortunately, I can't save it here, so... Helm takes us out of the nebulous hub is a threat we have to deal with. 16 years of relentless battles, sacrifices and loss. I believe this crew will endure. This crew will break. Tuvok will succumb to a degenerative illness that will rob him of his mind, something easily treated back home. Chakotay will make a fatal mistake and it will cost him his life and leave the crew in shambles. Tom will grow reckless. Feigning immortality, he'll crash his shuttle and end up in a cripple. Harry's optimism, his spark, it'll erode. He'll make it home, but the real Harry, the one we know, will be forever lost in the Delta Quadrant. B'Elanna will become consumed by anger and guilt. She'll take a shuttle and leave, believing she's protected. The Doctor will reach Earth, but every life he failed to save will become a mental prison, trapping him in an endless loop of regret. Neelix, the weight of the voyage will crush his spirit. The man you now know will be gone. Kez will pass peacefully, yes, but long before Voyager ever reaches Earth. You'll become obsessed with reaching Earth at any cost, risking lives, alienating the crew and taking chances. You will make it home, but the victory will be empty without them by your side. You will regret it forever. Captain, Borg vessels approaching, they're encircling us. Did you truly believe my warning was idle, Captain? Your future technology is impressive, yes, but ultimately insignificant. We will assimilate your gifts, and then we will assimilate you. Battle stations. We lost a little bit. How did we lose a little bit? We was at 330 something before, right?
What are your orders, Captain?
Not?
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain. 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 Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready. Ability ready, Captain.
Captain sensors are picking up another vessel. One tactical cube, heavily armed. That configuration, it is the Queen's personal command vessel. Be advised, engagement will be unlike anything we've faced before. We can still reach that hub. Do you really want my future for your crew? There's more at stake. We need to neutralize this hub for good. Change your mind. Fight the Queen and go home, or retreat to destroy the hub. I'm going to stand by my decision. We'll do exactly that. Helm, disengage. You can't be serious. You can't destroy your only way home. Leaving it intact condemns countless others. It's our duty, Admiral. What about your duties to this crew? 16 years of loss, remember? 16 years of loss, despair and death. Captain, board cube approaching. They're not letting us get away that easily. Red alert, everyone, battle stations. Rallick. Captain Janeway, it's a pleasure to see you again. Mr. Rallick, you gave us quite a scare. What are you doing here? We have observed your presence near the transport hub. It is our assumption that you plan to use it for your return to Earth. We are willing to assist you. Actually, Mr. Rallick, we're planning to destroy it. An intriguing strategy, Captain, but I assume you have assessed the risks of such an assault. I would propose an alternative. Instead of destruction, we could secure the hub. Again. We have already considered seizing the hub, but concluded it was not viable. With Voyager's assistance, however, our analysis changes. We could use this hub to liberate Borg across the galaxy. It would be a significant blow to the Queen. You, in turn, could use it to return home. It's a mutual beneficial plan. Seizing the hub. Commander, what do you think? My position is clear. The hub is a threat that must be neutralized. Whether we destroy it or occupy it, our actions must serve the greater good for the galaxy. I'll spare you the false sincerity, Mr. Rallick. What is your strategy for seizing that hub? Your rebellion, to my memory, is still in its infancy. This sounds like an amateur plan, and I will not risk the crew on such a foolhardy endeavour. Curious, two captains, an unexpected asset. Just ignore her, Mr. Rallick. She comes from the future where principles are apparently nothing more than pesky suggestions. So what's the plan? Our assessment has identified 3 viable approaches. First, a military engagement. We would launch an overwhelming attack with our awakened fleet, and Voyager as the nucleus. This path is contingent on Voyager possessing great combative prowess. The second is a non-violent technological solution. A targeted impulse could drain the hub's energy, rendering the drones dormant and allowing us to take control. This requires advanced scientific expertise. Third, we beat the Queen at her own game. We construct a jammer to attack the drone's cortical node, briefly sever the Queen's connection to their neural transceiver, and reroute the signal to Voyager, allowing you to assume command. This would enable you to order the Borg to enter a regeneration cycle while we take over the hub. This, however, requires a high level of expertise in Borg technology. Is either of these approaches? This is 100% chance. Holy crap, right. So, we don't have an energy dissipator. We don't have 400 combat power. But we do have this, a Borg tier 5. Let's show the Queen that resistance is not only possible, but inevitable. Beat her at her own game. We'll take the hub by using their own network against them. I knew we were kindred spirits, Captain. This is a battle we fight together. The liberation of millions and for your journey home. I'll admit it, I'm impressed. I never considered that option in my time. However, my approval comes with a contingency. I don't really care about your approval now, to be fair, but if this plan fails, if my crew is at risk, all bets are off. I will get my crew home, no matter the cost to your rebellion. Admiral, your approval isn't a factor. Exactly. This is my crew, and I'll make the decisions that affect our future. Your internal debate is of no concern to us, Captain. I have transmitted the required technical data. Once you have fabricated the necessary assets, our fleet will be ready to engage. We will await your orders. Well, what an unexpected turn of events. 7 years ago, I wouldn't have believed if you told me I'd be taking command of a Borg collective. Captain, we must be prepared for a brief but intense confrontation before we can sever the Queen's connection. We must be as close as possible to the transport hub for the cortical jammer to be effective. Understood. No one flies into that nebula until we are fully prepared. Admiral, any more sassy comments to add, or do you want to make yourself useful? If this plan will get us home, I will not interfere. I will be watching closely. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. This will work, so let's make sure we're prepared to make history. Cool. So, first things we're going to do. This is going up. I don't know if we've got anything that we need to... Oh no, this once we get this is already going up by 8 because I'm repairing. It's supposed to be going up anyway. I really could do with this though. I really could do with this. Really? You bitch. All that time I've been able to upgrade it. Did I must have upgraded something and not noticed. Well, that took all of our stuff, all of our uranium, so we best go and replenish it. Okay, automated repair is done. That means we could put the cutting beam back on. I need stuff where I can do anything. We need to get as much of this as possible. Perfect. 200. Now we need some of this. Boop. 500 energy. We should be producing now. Yes. Know what that means? That means that this can go back on. What else do we need on? Well, our batteries are charging. We're getting 87, so they're going up quite a bit. Holodeck could go back on. That uses 34. I want to charge the batteries first. The batteries are nearly full already. Let's go for this one. Fantastic. Let's... What was I going to upgrade? Oh, this wasn't I? The waste disassembler. Metaphasic is already done. Waste disassembler we should probably upgrade. And our battery's charged pretty much. We can turn this back on now because the battery's charged. 210. Oh my god, look at this. We've got a lot of stuff to learn. We got anything to build? No, not yet. Right, what do we want now? We still need more. Well, we need food. Because we're running out of food again for some odd reason. The Borg don't eat food. I don't quite understand how I don't quite understand how the Borg is, how we're losing so much food. Boom. We also got a Borg nanite. There's our food. We'll grab this. You done yet? Oh, you're being done. Okay, you're done. Do that one. Do I have to build anything yet? No. Get some more dilithium. Now, do I have to build anything? No. Although I wouldn't mind building some more torpedoes because we're kind of running a little low on them. Do it. Right, we got 17. Okay, good job. We need some more of this. Nice. We need more of this. Oh. Engineering, let's turn them off. This should actually repair on its own. It's supposed to repair on its own. Because we've got automatic damage on now. Like we did this. Increase hull integrity repair cycle from 5 to 8. Increase all system health. Already researched. I don't know exactly what that means, but this says passively repairs the hull integrity by 5 each cycle. Yet it wasn't going up. I had to put repair crews on to make it go up. So I'm very confused why how this is not doing anything. We'll increase the cutting laser. I think we're doing that now, are we not? Oh, cortical jammer too. Okay. We'll go here. Get fuel. Now we need the workshop. Make cortical jammer. 7. What was this for? Oh yeah, fuel. Nice. 3. How many we got left? Wrong one. 6, right. So 6, that'll do. We'll fly over here.
What are your orders, Captain?
Whoa, look how much more power we have. I can put my disruptors to max and everything.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Come on, fire then.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain.
Right, let's leave the rest for now. That should have built our thing. Oh, neural interface. Okay, 4 more now. So 4. Go here. See, it's not going up. It should be going up. It's not going up. Not working. Captain, preparations are complete. The cortical jammers have been produced and the neural interface is ready for use. Good work. Once we're ready, we'll set course for the nebula and meet up with Rallick. Well, no time like the present, I guess. You know what? Let's put one of these on because we don't need them on. 2 of them on. We've only got to do 4 and we're at 967, so we've only got to build up like 40 points. Yeah, alright. So we've got 15 minutes. Can we do this in 15 minutes? The fleet is in position, Captain. I await your command. The jammers are ready. We're beaming them to your ships now. We're about to make sure the Queen's voice goes silent for good. Red alert, all hands to battle stations. Let's get to work. Progressing deeper into the nebula, Captain. Strange. No welcoming committee? My analysis indicates they are aware of our presence and are maintaining tactical distance. Undoubtedly a trap. As long as they're not actively engaging, we make way for the hub. The Queen must be expecting us. Mr. Rallick, have the fleet spread out. Our jammers need to cover as much area as possible. Do not activate them until we give the signal. Hub in sight, Captain, and tactical cube is guarding the hub. Weapon systems charging. Captain Janeway, you return to challenge us. Predictable. Futile. We have already adapted to your Admiral's future advantages, and your new allies are as irrelevant as their rebellion. You have simply brought them to their own destruction. We're full of surprises, Your Majesty. Underestimating our will has been your recurring system error, not ours. Your will is a primitive algorithm. It is obsolete. The collective has grown weary of your disruption. We will not assimilate you. We will simply erase you. Captain, Borg ships are coming from every direction. Right, Mr. Rallick, it's now or never. Hit them with the jammers. We'll have to buy enough time to get the signal rerouted. Us against them, and it's 192. Like, this Borg cube is only slightly underpowered to this, and we, between us, it should be easy.
What are your orders, Captain?
Right, first orders is whack up shields, whack up disruptors, whack up phasers, target, weapon.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
That cube is going down like...
Enemy ship ability ready, Captain.
We started with like 97% hull. We lost 2%. The voices. I cannot hear them anymore. What have you done? This is unacceptable. You have severed our link. Jammers have achieved optimal effectiveness, Captain. We only have a few minutes. Ready for signal redirection. Initialize neural interface. Establishing connection. Active. The signal is overwhelming. So many thoughts, so many voices. Drones, you are suffering from systematic inefficiencies. Your current processing power is suboptimal. Engage regeneration cycle immediately. Bye. The order has been broadcast and executed. The Borg vessels are shutting down. Oh, my head. Remind me never to do that again. Being a queen is the real headache. Get this interface away from me. A success, Captain, but our window of opportunity is narrow. We must act now before the Queen's connection is re-established. Alright team, you heard the man. Set a direct course for the hub. It's time to seize control of the Collective's greatest weapon. Well, these two cubes are our buddies then, so we had two cubes. Showed one on the battle screen, but we had two that were friendly. You pathetic little creature, playing queen, this is an intolerable act of defiance. You think you have defeated me by taking this hub? I will come for you, for your crew, for your precious Federation, and your little rebellion will be a footnote in history. I am the Collective. I am everywhere. I am inevitable. Sure, Mr. Smith. Captain, the Queen's presence, it just vanished. What happened to her? Royal protocol. The Queen would not allow herself to be captured. Her consciousness is being rerouted to a new avatar in Unimatrix 1. We will only find an empty shell on that tactical cube. Captain Janeway, you have my gratitude. Hub is ours. This victory, it is immeasurable. With this, we will be able to free Borg throughout the entire galaxy. This is just the beginning. And you're not afraid of the Queen's revenge, Mr. Rallick? She's not going to take this loss lightly. The Collective is in a state of disarray. When they recover, my people will be equal numbers. She will not be able to stop us. And you won't be alone. The Federation may be able to contribute. We'll find a way to work together, defend this hub, and to protect the galaxy from the Collective. Your assistance has been invaluable. Without Voyager, none of this would have been possible. We now have a real chance, real future. And thanks to you, Mr. Rallick, we finally have the opportunity to return home. We'll be on our way. May you have a safe journey. Perhaps our paths will cross again. So that's it. We're finally going home. You did it, Catherine. You did it. We did it, Admiral. This is not my victory, Catherine. It's yours. In my lifetime, I've grown cynical. I've been so focused on getting my crew home, I'd forgotten about everything else. I'd lost my way. You reminded me of the captain I used to be. The one who fought for what was right, not what was easy. Now go, get them home. What about you? What about the Temporal Prime Directive? You can't just... The Prime Directive can wait. I have no intention of returning to Starfleet. I'm a tired old woman. I think I'll go to Indiana, get a farm, grow some potatoes. This is your time, your crew, your victory. It was an honor, Admiral. We did it. We actually did it. We're home. Finally, can you believe it? Earth, it looks even more beautiful than I remember. Huh? It's smaller than I imagined, but so vibrant. It's so full of life. After all we've seen, it's incredible to be here. I can't believe we actually pulled it off. After everything, we actually did it. Though the possible long-term implications of the occupied transport hub are still uncertain, I am experiencing an illogical surge of emotion. It is joy. Finally, the Alpha Quadrant. My triumphant return will undoubtedly usher in a new era of medical excellence. The accolades will be well deserved. It's everything we fought for, isn't it? Every single challenge, every sacrifice, it all led us to this moment. We did it together. Where was this? Isn't clearly based solely on the TV series, because where was the one where Captain and Tom turned into amoeba and had babies? Where was that one? You know, they went off in the shuttle to do something and they got turned into weird amoeba, didn't they? Or little creatures. And then they had babies and then they got turned back again. And they were like, we won't speak about what happened. I kind of remember that one. Start speech, the crew we became. The force forged in battle, our journey of discovery. The crew we became, let's see. Now, I've got to read this without getting a little teary-eyed because I think the game's finished, to be fair, but 7 years ago, Starfleet and Marquis became one crew, forging a bond stronger than any uniform, binding family and facing every challenge together. Every battle, every strategic victory against impossible odds has culminated in this view. We conquered the Delta Quadrant and we're finally home. But let's be clear, we defied the Borg Queen, her revenge will follow us. But let her come. We'll ensure the Federation is armed, braced and ready. Helm, set final course. Earth, let's get Starfleet Voyager. Let Starfleet know Voyager's home. Man, do I have to read this bit as well? God damn it. The year is 2385. It's been 7 years since Voyager came home, and still the memory of our journey remains as vivid as we didn't just... This is too fast, I can't read this. You'll just have to read it and yourself later. You can pause it on the VOD. We were finally truly home. As I say, this is too fast for me. It keeps flicking and I miss and then lose bits, so... Oh. 5 minutes and you've got the free Epic game. I don't know what it is this week. I'll have a look and see if it's any good. Upon our return, Tuvok's degenerative illness was swiftly cured. He was soon promoted to commander. Oh, he was commander. Anyway, and serves as my chief of staff. My steadfast confidant, a bond forged through every impossible choice. Tuvok's logic remains my anchor. I sometimes wonder if he still secretly monitors my caffeine intake. With the Marquis pardon, Chakotay was promoted to captain, commanding the experimental USS Protostar. His mission to fix issues from Voyager's journey led to a temporal displacement for 10 subjective years. He eventually returned, reuniting with me as I commanded Voyager A to rescue him. Our bond remains unwavering. He's a testament to resilience and keeps my duties as Admiral interesting. With the Marquis pardoned, B'Elanna rejoined Starfleet. Her unparalleled ingenuity, honed on Voyager, led her to Starfleet's advanced propulsion, where she rose to chief engineer, spearheading next-generation warp drives. Her old inner conflicts, it seems, were simply fuel for her brilliance. From what I've heard, she certainly keeps her team on their toes. And no, she hasn't broken anyone's nose yet. Harry Kim's unwavering Starfleet ideals, ideals and relentless perseverance finally broke the mold. After years as the universe's most dedicated ensign, his unique experience propelled him through the ranks. In just 7 years, he achieved his dream, commanding his own Intrepid-class vessel. Watching the eager ensign I once guided, now in command, fills me with immense pride. And I was really enjoying that. I was hoping it was going to be a much longer game. In theory, I wonder if we hadn't have done the transwarp hub, if we'd have just, there'd been more to the game and we could just played for longer. I guess I'll have to play it again and figure it out. I'm not streaming it again, I'll just play it again. Tom's exceptional piloting skills made him Starfleet's go-to test pilot and instructor for extreme maneuvers. He regularly visits Starfleet facilities, sharing tales of our Delta Quadrant experiences. Tom clearly enjoys the attention, but I couldn't be prouder of the disciplined pilot he became. And no, he never reached warp 10 or turned into a... That was the episode. That was the episode where they were trying to reach, to get to warp 10 to get home quicker, and they both turned into salamanders, yeah. Or some creature. After our return, the Doctor became a Federation citizen, immediately resigning to champion holographic rights, and won. Years later, he returned to serve as Chief Medical Officer, treated as an equal among his biological colleagues. Oh, and he discovered a talent for opera, much to the delight and occasional dismay of Starfleet Medical. Neelix, ever the morale officer, brought a taste of the Delta Quadrant home, opening a widely popular fusion restaurant. Beyond his culinary success, he became an invaluable, empathetic listener for those who are struggling with trauma and adjustment to Earth. I often visit his establishment, grateful for his warmth, though I still approach his Leola root stew with caution. I'm glad he found his calling. Oh yeah, Kez. I was going to say, surely Kez is on here. On Earth, Kez immediately dedicated her empathetic spirit to healing centres, aiding those with profound psychological trauma. Her short 9-year lifespan concluded swiftly. I will always remember her boundless energy and her eagerness to learn. Knowing she saw some wonders of our world still brings a gentle smile to my face. Joe chose his family over his uniform, turning down the post of Chief Engineer Voyager to retire to the coast. He now spends his days in a quiet workshop, finally making up for lost time with his children. He has become famous for his meticulous ships in bottles, with his miniature Voyager remaining his most celebrated masterpiece. B'Elanna's Klingon half, fueled by fierce loyalty, now serves the Klingon Defense Force. Seeing her thrive by channeling her inner fire into a dedicated purpose is a testament to her finding a place. Nara Pell's organ needs were stabilized by Starfleet Medical. She now continues her vital research into regenerative medicine. And he said machine. Her dedication and the breakthroughs she inspires fill me with profound hope. On our return, Seska disappeared. Starfleet intelligence later reported her niche in the devastated Cardassian underworld, likely in black market operations after the Dominion War. Perhaps it's where she was always destined to be. A sharp mind and ruthless thrive in chaos. Bora's arrival sparked a global sensation, turning the theory of distant origin into a worldwide obsession. Supported by a massive Starfleet expedition, he finally discovered Voth ruins deep beneath the Indian Ocean. With the truth of his heritage proven at last, he now works with the Federation to find a way to contact his people and bridge the gap between our two worlds. Holy crap. I brought you so many random people back to Earth that they've all got jobs now, apparently. Helk established a profitable private enterprise in a Federation colony, specialising in... Oh, alarm's gone off. Right in my ear. Specialising in hazardous waste disposal. It's a testament to how even unlikely skills from the Delta Quadrant find valuable application in new life. Kashyyyk leveraged his unique tactical mind as a security systems architect for Starfleet intelligence. Who would have thought a Devore could find such a crucial role in protecting the Federation? It's a pragmatic new chapter. Ichev dedicates his life to helping other ex-Borg, particularly young drones, guiding their difficult path back to individuality. Seeing him nurture these new individualities is profoundly moving. A new purpose far away from the stars. True to her word, my future self, before Voyager's final descent into Earth's atmosphere, she found a simple kind of peace, living under the radar on a small farm in Indiana. I visit her when I can. She's as stubborn as ever, but the only conflict she faces now is with the local groundhog. The thought is still surreal to me, but my former crew jokes that Starfleet isn't big enough for 2 Janeways. They may be right. The captured transport hub proved to be the catalyst for a monumental shift in Delta Quadrant. Fueled by his strategic asset, the Awakened Rebellion, as history books are calling it now, has grown stronger than ever. More and more Borg vessels are freed from the collective's grasp each day. In a truly historic development, Starfleet has established a formal alliance with Rallic and his awakened Borg. While the initial diplomatic exchanges were predictably complex, Starfleet is now actively assisting in the defense of the hub against the Queen's relentless reclamation attempts. So far, we've held the line. There is clearly multiple endings. There must be multiple endings. Anyway, endgame. They say journey matters for more than the destination. For Voyager, an odyssey of family and sacrifice, this was profoundly true. We honour those who gave everything for this journey. Their names may now be carved in stone, but their legacy, an eternal flame of courage and sacrifice, lives on in the heart of every soul who returned home. Yet, even now, I wonder if I could turn back time, make different choices. Could I have saved more of those we lost? I may never know. But standing here on solid ground, my crew safe, I find a quiet peace in what we have accomplished. And there's the end credits. We're done. We finished the game. We finished one playthrough of the game. I'm not going to stream multiple playthroughs, but we finished what I wanted to do, was play through the game. I will probably play through it again and maybe try some different choices this time. This time I'll try to keep 7 of 9 instead of, letting her leave. We won't take the transport hub because I want to see if there's anything after that. Now, there is DLC. I'm trying to... Okay, so we did do it. So we already done these. So we did this, Delta Chronicles. DLC Equinox is coming in fall of 2026, so autumn this year. So maybe I'll wait. Maybe I will wait and we'll play it again. I'll stream it again, but we'll wait until we've got all of the DLC. Because that will give us Equinox, Delta Chronicles, and New Sector. And my network has just tanked. And now it's back. I don't know what happened to my network there. It just killed itself and then came back. Yeah, so maybe when we get these 3, I'll do another playthrough. We'll see. I might stream it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I probably won't be on tomorrow. As I said, I like the concept of Corsair Cove, but I think it's just too hard. I think that they've fucked up the balance on it or something. That it's not very balanced at all. And I personally, I don't care what anyone else says. It's not very balanced. If I go into a mission where I've got 3 times the amount of power and crew and everything else, then I shouldn't fail it. I can lose people, but I shouldn't fail it completely. So I think that the balance is really not correct. So I'm not streaming it anymore until it's fixed. But I might be starting a stream of Hack Hub, which I got given a key for today. So yeah, we might run through a playthrough of Hack Hub and just see how it goes. I don't know. I've never played that game. Like I've done the demo, but I've not played that game technically before. So we'll see. It's remembering things. I might even have to write stuff down to So I don't look a complete idiot and sit there for half an hour wondering what I'm supposed to do. But we'll see. Anyway, catch you next time. Bye. I'm just trying to find a song again. Oh, that would do.
I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. A song we're far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a blast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a blast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when I'm